Tonight the subject is to talk about the shamatha meditation. Before we engage in the teachings, it is very important for the bodhisattva. And that's what is required for any type of meditation, that we always, no matter what practice we do, that's what the essence, the most essence of the teachings of the Buddha is the bodhisattva. When you realize the bodhisattva, ultimate bodhisattva, you realize the absolute truth, the emptiness, and therefore making the progress. Because bodhisattva has to do with benefiting others. That's what the Buddha says. When you start to benefiting others, you purify your karma, and then you will achieve the liberation of Buddha. Therefore, today's subject is to talk about the shamatha. And this picture is came from the 3-year retreat. I make a text for the 3-year retreat. It's almost completed from there, so make it simple for everybody to look at what the steps are. Now, the first word is shamatha. Shamatha is Sanskrit and Tibetan called jirnas. Jirnas is a very big word. Ji means specify. Nas means remaining. You have to, can you stay in that state? And we're going to learn step by step how to get to that state. Because when you are wandering in the samsara long terms, our senses and our brains are overwhelming by the conceptual thinking and the conceptual lot of other actions and different things. Therefore, we having difficulty sitting in peace and sitting in mind, even hard to remain, continue in that state. Therefore, very important. Because another way is peace. Peace is very important. Peace, peaceful mind, peaceful body, peaceful speech. If you remain these three doors in the peaceful state, you are bodhisattva. Because in the peaceful state, if your mind in peaceful state, only comes with all good things. Any thought that you generate is always benefiting others. Care and love and compassion and nothing else. Nothing comes out of the peace. When the disturbance is, then comes out all kind of difficulties. No? And therefore, the very important for us to stay in peace. Peace is the answer for us to have the sustainable happiness. Because otherwise we cannot sustain, because it is overpowered by other different things. No? And therefore, first one is the shamatha called with sign and without sign. With sign is something very rough, at the beginning. Without sign is they're not much supported, just a little bit deeper and also fine state of meditation. No? And that's called with signs have divided into two categories. With support and without support. And that's where, before we do this meditation with support and without support and things, there's a rule and a regulation. It's very important because everything you look in your life, you have a discipline. Everything, even you drink a cup, you have a discipline and put a bit in the cabinet. That's your disciplines. Everything you bring, but if you don't bring it, then you scatter, and then you cause chaos, cause disturbance, cause a lot of problems. Therefore, discipline makes everything is perfect. That's what the Buddha talked about, the discipline first. No? And that's what the Buddha says, the Four Noble Truths. These are sufferings, where the sufferings can come, negatives. But you have a discipline not to engage in this. Where it comes from happiness, comes from the positive things, you must engage this. That's for discipline to shaping our thinking, shaping our the mind and the brains. Therefore, first we have a discipline to sit in the sitting posture of Buddha Viruddha. And for us, in the Asian people, it's easier to sit in that posture. When you grow up here in the chair, it's very difficult. But therefore, there's the first, if you can sit in the full lotus posture, it is important. But if you cannot sit in the full lotus posture, you are always thinking during the meditation. You are in full lotus posture. Even you are sitting in the cushion or even you are sitting in the chair, you think about it. Because this is the discipline that you will get so much benefit. And people who are conditioned, some have a big problem, some have knee problems, some cannot sit, and they're perfectly fine. Even allowed people to lie down and meditate. If somebody is full of it, it's the discipline. You cannot lie down and meditate. Somebody has a big problem, perfectly fine. Buddha and Bodhisattva, and these are very happy that you are able to your mind. This body is temporary, but therefore we use it as a good vessel to accumulate merit. Therefore you always think about, I'm sitting in full lotus. Because the message is very important. Because not only the message, when you're sitting in this full lotus posture, it is, when you look at the deities, look at the Buddha himself there, sitting in lotus posture, full lotus posture. Full lotus posture is the symbolic, indestructible, and something is grounded, something is not movable, not shakeable. And as soon as you have the feelings of sitting things, your mind responds very differently. Now, your mind is bringing so much energy to the chakras and the channels, all these things is very important. Happiness and sadness is the feelings of the generating in our body, generating in our chakras, our brain and our hearts. And therefore very important to think about the sitting in full lotus posture. And therefore, by thinking this, by sitting thinking that I'm in full lotus posture, you can conquer a lot of small negative conceptual thinking and thoughts clearing away by just thinking it. Because when you are thinking about sitting in the full lotus posture, you are associated with Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. And a great meditator who are in the cave meditating, you are all of these, that's what I call it, footsteps of the Buddha. No, it means it's what the past Buddha did, I will do it. No, if somebody has a big problem, I will do it, I do it in my mind, and I get the same thing benefit with this. And therefore very important, sitting in the full lotus posture. That's what the reason is. And the second one is putting your hands together. Because always one-pointed concentration becomes there's one priority for one-pointed concentration. Because we are looking to go towards one-pointed concentration. And that's what the priority is, body posture in the beginning. When you get to the same taste or the emptiness and vipassana, there's a different thought you think about all these different things. But when you're going to the one-pointed concentration, the body posture becomes important. Therefore, very important. Think about it. You go to this theater. Some people are singing. You're expected to sing all these dancing things. Somebody singing and no movement, no gesture of the discipline, just walking. You don't get any benefit and anything. You are expected to be disciplined and they bring different things, doing different ways, body expression and things, and it makes you joy. But singing, walking is not a singing. It's just walking. I pay for nothing. No? And I start to getting upset. Therefore, very important for the thing for the body message is very important. That's what is very important for us to think about the discipline. No? And then when you're putting the hands together, in the below the navel, 4 fingers spread, touching your stomach, there's better energy to bring things in. Because we are out, we always be out no matter what, no? We try to do a meditation, it just goes up. Therefore, very important, when you see something like this, you automatically the meditating posture, no? And these are important. If you cannot do the full prostration, this is very easy. You sit in the chair and put together. Because what happens is that naturally, we used to so many things, we feel comfortable like this. No? Then some are like this. Oh, this one. No? And that's what happens is that you get kind of relaxation. We are not talking about relaxation. Relaxation or temporary seeking peace is you can get through good food. You can get through good friends talking. You can get through surrounding No, you can get through movies, but it's not become antidote for the conceptual thinking and the negative karma. Therefore, when you're doing these things, it's the blessing. The blessings of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, blessings are coming in and inward. We are looking inward, not outward for somebody else. No, five senses are always going after sound, taste, smell, this thing. Now it says, I'm putting the hands. Wisdom and compassion together, bringing in, no? And meditating in, and it helps, no? And then the third one is spine. Spine is very important. No matter where you sit, you cannot do the full posture, whatever. Spine is critical, important thing because the life-sustaining energy in the chakra. If your spine is straight, and then you have more control of your wind. If your spine is not straight, you don't have the control in it. Then it's especially difficult. No, therefore very important to say, no, even you sit in the chair, even you whatever, you stay straight. And it's preventing you falling asleep, preventing you generating negative thoughts. Because the wind energy fluids into the central channels nicely, is distributed to the chakras and channels and generating the positive thoughts. And it helps us to relax it. And this one becomes very important. Relax it, you know. And then the shoulder. Shoulders are a little bit straight. Straight means the bringing body strength. Now, everything has generate strength. Because if you lifting heavy things, why you say, oops? Because you are generating the strength you can build. And that kind of things is very important to bringing strength. Whatever I have a strength in the positive, I'm going to bring these to go towards the pacified state, the natural state of calm, abiding peace. And I'm going to remain there. Therefore, I'm using my body, speech, mind. That's what I said. My body, speech, mind. You use for the good breakthrough deeds until tomorrow, whatever the prayer we did. This is it. Now you are using all the strength to bring this karma body. These are, you have it. You have it from beginning last year because the Buddha said you are Buddha because you are very confused by this afflictive emotional curation. We talk about the three poisons, the roommate. The desire, anger, hatred is our best roommate. Always be with us. No, anywhere you go, even in the dream, even in the sleep, even these three things are always with us. Therefore, we have to change and we have to discipline. What the good quality comes from the disciplines, enlightenment. Buddha disciplined himself, meditating in this process for 6 years without interrupting. Buddha says, even the drop of my blood dry out, my bone falls in pieces in this seat. I'm not going to raise up until I achieve the liberation for the benefit of sentient beings. And what discipline is. And we cannot discipline for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. No. Because it's the thing that when you do it properly, maybe in the beginning it's hard, second it's hard, then naturally you get a strength. You get a skill. So many times you practice in drawing, nobody give you something that say, okay, this is the drawing, I give you some size of this size, you will be drawing. You have to learn, and there's the mind has to adjust it, and you figure out by yourself the guardians and instructions from the teacher. That's what a meditation is. The teacher instruction and your effort together. That's why the Milarepa says the noble teachers and the devoted students come together. There's a special interdependence of achieving enlightenment in one lifetime. No? And it's true. No? And that's what the important things were generating. Because sometimes I think what we do is, when we get sick, we meditate. When we get tired, we meditate. We get sad, depressed, we start to meditate. And then when you're meditating, one time we just say, okay, meditate, whatever, then just relax, then meditation fall into part, you just let it go. And then just you feel the relaxation that you recognize as a meditation. Is not a meditation, it's a numb meditation, call it numbing meditation. You don't feel things, but then it comes back to you. Meditation is alert and clarity. The mindfulness and alertness always be present in meditation. If you don't have the alertness and mindfulness at the meditation, your meditation off the path. And that's what the important things are, mindfulness and alertness. And then these shoulder stretching brings everything works. It's like you regenerate it. It's putting the key in the car and turn it. It just makes the sound boom, and it just stays. It's kind of regenerating, giving the message for your chakras, crown, throat, heart chakras, all these things. I am meditating. That's why I say you loosen your shoulder, some gesture then you feel much kind of grounded. And that's what the important thing is, Then you bend it a little bit, the neck towards the Buddha, towards forward, is like bow down to the Buddhas or the Bodhisattvas, bow down towards going to the one-pointed concentration. And then, because when you go something, you always move. And that's kind of thing, the devotion. Devotion to the one-pointed concentration, devotion to the meditation, devotion to the karma body that I'm going to be in that part. I'm resuming and I will promise to finish the journey, complete the meditation. And then your tongue slightly touching upper thumbs. Means you are completely silent. You are not going to talk about the good things. You are not going to talk about the bad things. You are in silent state of meditation. And your eyes are the expression of love and compassion, half open. The Buddha's eyes are half open. Guessing. Buddha's guessing directly to sentient beings. I must have to benefit these all sentient beings. And therefore your compassion, you looking in they said looking in the tip of the nose is the good measurement of calming the eyes. And therefore bringing every energy, when you have the wind energy, whatever the excitement, everything coming down. And then you're pursuing in the meditation. The first step what we should do is which subject? We did a meditation with support. First step is the meditation with support, because we are not able to do without support. Because meditation is hard. Because it's like we are very good with following our eyes, our senses, our smell, our taste, There's something we hear, we look. Therefore, we are rerouting all this energy to bring it back to the subject. Therefore, you put an object in front of you and watch. Can we make our mind stay there or not? This is the beginning of journey of shamatha. Because there's a lot of steps to do, no? Because you put that there and watch it. But in the beginning, you feel very uncomfortable. No? Maybe you have accumulation of good karma or accumulation of something, you feel familiar, you feel calm. But at the beginning, we starting meditation, you feel, why is doing it? Because why I have to focus this thing? I just relate better without this. Because without that you can do whatever you want. Because now you're making a discipline to say, watch. No? And that's what the things are like. When you catching the wild animal, tied with rope or something, they feel very uncomfortable in these new environments. Because they used to run wild. Now there's something to tight. And that's what exactly you are feeling with your mind and say, this is something is not working. Because it's also when you start to doing this thing, you see so many thoughts rising. That's the first step of meditation, shamatha. Don't think about this is bad things. This is really good thing. That we have a lot of thought. That's what the Sutra says in the text. That's what the very first step of the meditation. Come to the recollection. Before, because we don't have anything to think about it, one after another thoughts take it to us. Millions of thoughts a day. Trillions of thoughts a day and night. Mind never sleeps. No, at night, mind never sleeps. And not only that, the mind will take the body with it. Even the body is sleeping. No, when you're sleeping, the body is sleeping and snoring, but in the mind, take the body, illusory body, you feel there walking, you tired, you feel you eating, you dancing, you sing, all these things are another state of illusion. No? And therefore very important for the karma body. No? And therefore, just with subject, relax, gentle, short meditation, put something in front of you. You can put a Buddha's picture, you can put a crystal, you can put a something, watch. How long you can stay without interrupting by gross thoughts? No? If you stay there without generating gross thoughts, or even in the beginning, negative thoughts. Without generating negative thoughts, you stay there. Just other thoughts are rising, you bring back, then you have no negative thoughts. It will be good. No? Positive thought. No? And then stay there for as long as you can stable the mind. No? Which is important, I think. And then, not only that, the shamatha training goes on days and night. Not only just the shwanam that you put the object there. No? And at night, you think about the white dots in your between eyebrows and focus in your mind and go to sleep. No? Because also these things are very soothing for our body and soothing for our chakras. Because we are using our body, mind in excessive force, maximum, never resting peace. No? And everything need peace. No? Even you're working, you need peace. No? When you're talking, you need peace. You walking, you need peace. No? If you are a singer, you need peace. You are dancing, you are a healer, you need peace. When you have a peace, your body, speech, mind become more powerful, more affected to others. No? Therefore, very important. That's why we always call it sincerity. No? Another one is like some singers are very sing from the heart, and you feel it. Some healers they do very best, you feel it. And some teachers are maybe they're not good with a lot of recipe, but they speak from heart. They talk one word, two words, you will get in your heart. And that's what the things are peace. They really speak from the point of peace. No? And a peace means there's no associated with desire thought, anger thought, ignorance thought, something to be just peace. No? No? Therefore very important. And then every meditation, everything requires peace, because people always think the shamatha is not maybe different from generating state, the dhyana yoga, the completion state. No, this is include there, is embodied in there. When you do the generating state of the deities, you have the supported shamatha. You have to follow what the deity is sitting on lotus throne, moon lotus, then you have a very best shamatha, supported shamatha, that you can follow it. And then actually becomes the deity, and then when you desire it, without science, with no support, and you meditate on that generating and completion state, the shamatha and vipassana. No, therefore very important. And then if you are good with this, you do as long as you want, as long as that you can keep your mind in focus on object, you are very good with meditation. And that's why the things are like, if you don't have these stable, positive meditation, what happens is that here is okay, but then if you go daily life, somebody says something to you, you don't have a focused meditation, your meditation is not become the antidote in that moment, whether you hear or heard or whatever. Somebody says something to you, or somebody did something to you, or somebody bring a bad news, whatever, that moment your mind shakes. No. And you don't remember even the meditation. And that's what requires the practice. As soon as somebody says something to you, your mind automatically goes back to the shamatha support meditation, say, oh, I have to concentrate, I have to focus on the whatever, tara or whatever, recitation or mantra or whatever. That's supported shamatha, rear of your energy, preventing getting into negative thoughts and negative reaction. And that means you really, the shamatha becomes the really important key ingredients for everyday life peace. Where the tolerance came from shamatha. The tolerance is what? Patience is word. Word doesn't come from word. Word comes from the practice of like this, training. And ease become tolerant and compassionate and thin. And not only that, if your mind is calm and clear, all the positive rise, naturally you have the potential, that's what I say, the Buddha nature, you have the Buddha nature. What do you mean the Buddha nature? You have compassion, very ultimate compassion. You have bodhicitta, you have these things, but also you have other side of it. Because sometimes people say, oh, he has multiple personality. We all have a multiple personality. No. we have a good side sometimes comes out, we're very compassionate. If you sometimes the negative comes out, we're very ministering. And that's what the training the negatives to clearing away by the training the shamatha, that add all time the good bodhicitta will arise from you and stay, not decline. That's why I say ever increase. The word is ever increase, the bodhicitta ever increase. That's what the important thing. And not only this, what you stabilizing your meditation in the object, you stabilizing your life. You stabilizing your extending your long life because you have a peace, your lifespan getting better. The less sickness, less these things, less that, less those, less confusion, all these things, you improving concentration, you improving in. And when you're improving in, all these bodies react very differently. What do you call that? I'm another scientist, serotonin, blah, 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 all these things, your brain, all these things, violence is increasing. That's what they're doing it. If you concentrate it, all these things are growing. That's what the important thing, because meditators eat worse, but they are healthy. Meditator gets sick, but they can heal themselves very easily. No? And that's what the important thing is when you something is thinking in the meditation, oh, this is just for enlightenment. No, this is not only the enlightenment. Buddha says temporary benefit, ultimate benefit. Temporary, what we mean? This body is temporary. Is every day is aging. Yesterday was gone. Today is different. Tomorrow is different. And therefore, but still, there are millions of karma coming, going, coming, rapid. This is rapid. We have this virus of ignorance, virus of anger, virus of desire. This bringing us cough, bringing us sick, bringing all these things. Therefore, shamatha is the only way to heal those things coming. That's why when you go to somebody go to the emergency, doctor word, they say, calm down, you are okay, relax. Because they cannot walk. That's what the body is relaxed. The body is said, give opportunity to do things. No? It's very important. The body is said, can heal. No? Because everybody cannot do it, we will be all gone. No? How many cuts we have? How many things, when I look at it in my hand, there's so many cuts. Then I say, oh, amazing. It's a miracle that they can heal after another, and heal after another. This body is really important. That's why we have to reward him with good shamatha, peacefulness, concentration. When you have the concentration, relaxation, when you eat the medicine, if somebody is sick, somebody eat the medicine, if you have the concentration, their strength multiply 10, 20 times effective than no concentration. Eating the medicine with fear, sufferings, that's why I say always hope, always positive. Thinking positive is very important for the meditation and everything, no? Therefore very important. And then when the food, everything we eat goes to good things. No? Chakras, channels, brains, everything, no? Very important. Because it's the important thing is like, when you are while you concentrating with the support shamatha in the beginning, when you are concentrating it, you send your body, whole things is sending the message to the heart sending the message to the brain organizing new things. The brain is like an office. You send the application to the office, they will process it. And exactly that you're sending the application to your brain and in processing it. It may take times. How busy you are, the office. No? Therefore, very important to think about what the benefits are. No? And then, not only that, the spiritual part of the shamatha meditation. If you are concentrating calm and peacefulness and quietness, your spiritual goes strong, increasing, no? And your realization experience come, no? Therefore, very important to think about the shamatha. Because it's also these with the shamatha, we call supported shamatha, and then without support, and it has this without support shamatha divided into two categories. With breathing, without breathing. Does not mean with breathing mean you just inhale and exhale and things. People always do the things is because people always start with the breathing. People always say, oh, meditating on breathing, count your breathing, but you are missing the first step. You're missing the foundation. If you are missing the foundation, you have to do this double times, triple times longer. No? Or maybe, sometimes we do without shamatha, vipassana, but it's good. But different of you, maybe some are, if you accumulated maybe past life, there's no question about it. Some are just by a couple words waking up, liberation. We are talking about ourselves, myself. Take me a long time to calm my mind. No? And I'm like you, a lot of thoughts, a lot of things, sometimes good thoughts, sometimes bad thoughts, but all these things that just has to clear, it takes so much steps to step by steps, no? Therefore, step by step, faster, and then stable and stronger. Because with breathing is harder. Because with breathing is harder, because you take the eyes focus. And then when you take the eyes focus, your breathing is subtle more. When you're breathing, inhale and exhale, sometimes people are thinking counting. Counting is, no, you don't have to count the breathing. You can also, breathing is your wind energy, your mind, and your meditation, three of them at the same time in the breathing. And just where it is, just put together the three things, not to be thinking about I'm breathing short or longer, whatever, those things, just to be just focused. How long I can stay without interrupting by thoughts or something else, or things that, I can count at one, I can count at two, I can count at three. Even you can put now you can look at how many minutes you can stay, how many seconds you can stay without just stopping. No? And then you have a good meditation. You don't have such like boom, excitement. You have a bad meditation. You don't have like discouraged, I say I'm not working, the meditation is not working. You are responsibility as a meditator to continue until you achieve the goal. That's what the important thing. How many times I have to build the things and tear it out? No? If you make it that thing, they make the works harder. It's part of our life. Every life is process of learning. Because at the time of death, we have to learn how to die. Everything is process of learning. And the meditation is also the process of learning. Very important. No? That's what the important thing is to be learn how to be change these thoughts to other thoughts. No? And then inhale, exhale, and then then also sometimes he says you hold the breath like with the swallowing your saliva, take the energies down below the navel and stay still. How long I can stay without thoughts? And then inhale, and not like holding into until you cannot hold. not those kind of things, just like expression. Is sending the message to be calm, calm, calm. I'm pulling the energy down. There's nothing to be scattered. Therefore, the below the navels, you know. And if you are slippery, think about your energy up in the crown chakra level. If you have so much activities, you know, every day thinking, oh, too much things going on, especially, you know, sometimes in your work, your bars or whatever, there's too much going on, you just bring the energy below the level. Say, come down. No? And that's what the important thing. No? And then meditate on that for a long time until you are very expert with this. And you look like naturally going into the next steps. It's like when you're driving into it, now you just fears are going out, and slowly you're getting inspiration inner to drive. Oh, I cannot go to the highway, but I can go there, go to that target, and then come back safely, no problems. No? And these kind of things, inner inspiration of meditation, say, okay, now I can do the meditation without growing gross thoughts or negative thoughts, safely I can have. But just let the thought rise. Your responsibility to continue to look for what you're meditating on with the mindfulness and awareness. You are not there to greet the thoughts, and then you are not there to accompany the thought, and you are not there to say goodbye to the thoughts. Just let it rise and just let it go. It's like good shepherd in the mountain, shepherd in the mountain in Tibet. They don't certainly gather the sheep, they don't certainly let it go. They just keep the eye on distance to make everything is okay. And that kind of thing. The thoughts arise, it's okay. Just like don't follow them, don't think about them. Just let it follow. Eventually, when your mind is focused on concentration, they just come like it goes. If you are paying attention to these, one-pointed concentration, somebody coming out of that door and goes this way, you don't care. It's just like you see it, you're going it, that's not your responsibility to think about this person is wearing, coming one is wearing blue jacket and shiny shoes. That kind of thing is not your responsibility. Your responsibility to watch it, doesn't matter what he wears. You're just watching here, they're coming, you hear sound, you're just comfortably concentrate in the state of that. And that's what the meditation responsibility. And that was a very important thing, because somebody say something to you that you didn't like it, and then same thing you can do. Just let it that say it, coming in, and just going out, and you are fresh. And you have to continue, resume your good job. They have not delayed your work. They are not mixed with conceptual thought or whatever. You are focusing on whatever you're doing, it becomes a perfect. Shamatha makes everything become perfect. No? If you are cook, Shamatha becomes the very best cook. No? If you are artist, Shamatha becomes the best artist. If you are, office worker, whatever, if you have a really good concentration, you are a perfect person no matter where you are, you will benefit sentient beings. If you are not have a good shamatha, you become distraction to everywhere. You are agitated, you are all these things, excitement and everything, no? And therefore, very important to talk about the shamatha meditation, no? And then shamatha meditation, relaxation, very, very important for important in a relaxation. And then relaxation, relaxation, and then clarity, relaxation, clear, loosen, and at ease. Very important for the meditation. Relaxation is making everything in rest. Your body putting in rest, your mind putting in rest, your speech putting in rest, everything's kind of pause and relax. That's why I say rest. We generally say, please take a rest. That's what I relax. Relax in such a way. Now we relax in training the mind to how to relax with object or with breathing or without breathing, whatever meditation is. Then, not only the relax, clarity. While you're relaxing is very alert and clear. Because we don't need the not clarity. Not clarity is blurry. You cannot see things. You cannot notice what is the negative, what is the positive, all this. You are very alert and clear. No? Loosen. Loosen means let it go. Before you finish, I'm so attached to this. I decide to give it up. I loosen that I have a relax. I have a clarity of the wisdom that I loosen. Because I have a clarity of wisdom because what I'm holding on to is bringing me suffering. Therefore, I understood by that clarity of the wisdom that I'm loosen. I loosen to things, like renunciation. It loosen. And at ease at all times. That's what usually people say, take it easy. But nobody take it easy. No? No? Somebody, especially, somebody emotionally becomes sensitive to anger or something. If you say take it easy, they get more angry. And therefore, take it easy means just like, means don't take things serious. If you take serious, it's difficult. Because serious means when you see things to existence and you take it serious. Because this body is really exists without impermanence. And you don't take it easy. Because the body is not existing because impermanence is changing. Things are permanently exist that you are not taking it easy. And if somebody says something that you think their word is so extreme that you get so angry that you're not taking it easy. And when you're taking it easy, it's like, no, every sound don't is an echo or in emptiness. You hear, you go to the big rocky mountain, you say hello, you praise to them, they will praise back to you. You criticize them, you criticize back to you, but in the end there's nothing. Take it easy. There's nothing, And these kind of things, we have to take it easy. Sometimes no, don't take it serious. Somebody says something, just you have to meditate, you have to let it go, you move on. You move on. Because every minute is impermanence. And there's the new one that keep coming. That's what the things of discipline is. New one is to be, you have to make your path, positive path, in the walking on to that things in the future is very important. Therefore, tonight, and we stop here, and the next time we will do the other shamatha. Without sign and tighten and loosen and those meditation. This is important because it's the things are like, even though the vipassana is good, but you have to know how to handle the vipassana. Because each shamatha says, even you perfected the shamatha, you have full concentration, you have this with object, with breathing, and also tighten and loosen. You perfectly, as long as you want, you have this not interrupted, clear state of shamatha meditation, as asked the question. It is excellent for vipassana. No. It says it is qualification and becomes the ground to work with the vipassana. The vipassana is itself is difficult. No? Because you are basically, you try to find out the truth in inner phenomena and outer phenomena. And that's really hard. No? Vipassana is to figure out what really causes in this matter. No? What is this in ignorance? What is the essence of ignorance? What is the essence of anger? What is the essence of reality? What is the essence of phenomena, outer, inner, and secret? All these things, Therefore the shamatha really has the vipassana. The shamatha is like, our mind is like interrupted by all these different thoughts. It's like a bottle in the windy place. If you put the glass in it, and is light itself not only protect from the blowing out by the winds and things, but itself, the light itself gives the luminosity. And therefore shamatha is like putting around the mind that vipassana can give you the light to see everything inner and outer phenomena, how they appear and how they actually they're based in the nature, reality. Okay?